Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are at week 7, episode 7 of the Ftmo challenge. So if you haven't watched last week, make sure to check it out first. There will be a pop-up on the screen as always. And if you haven't watched from the beginning, make sure to go to my channel first and then hit on the playlist. It's called Ftmo Challenge Journey. So without any further ado, let's start the video. But before that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to follow me on my journey to becoming a funded trader. So as you can see, we made a pretty downwards momentum again after going up a little bit, and I'm gonna show you why in a minute on TradingView. But before that, let's just see how it went. So basically, it's about these 5 days. When we started off pretty good, then a break even. This was also a break even, but the last 2 days were messing things up, and it's all my fault. I'm gonna take full responsibility of that. But the thing is that I was expecting this, but I was not expecting this, and I'm gonna explain why. So let's only talk about the last 2 days, which was 9th of October. Oh, then we need this till this right here. So as you can see, the first trade was bad, but I found another opportunity and that went break even, and I tried it for the third time. So I went 3 trades in a row, and one was a break even and the 2 were losses. So that was -2R, which is already a bad thing. Why? Because this should only be a -1, because I only do 1 trade a day. After that, the second trade on the last day, on Friday, I went in with a mindset of getting back the lost money that I had yesterday, the day before. And that showed because I lost the normal 1R, which is again normal because it's 1 trade. But after that, I went, berserk, I would say, because I've lost again, not 1R again, but 2R, because I moved my stop loss because I saw it coming to my stop loss. I moved my stop loss a little bit further, and it went straight to it. So I've lost 2R already in 1 trade and already 1. So that's 3R that I've lost in one day, like the one that I made on Monday. So that's why you see a very much downward spiral in like 2 days, which are very unfortunate. Like, it messed my mindset for real. I'm gonna just show you guys my trading view so I can explain a bit further. So let's start on Monday. So Monday, as you can see, was very good, went very good. It took out liquidity, went downwards. I went in on this trade with a breakdown movement. I was expecting it to continue to this one, but I was happy with that 5R, and that's basically it. I was expecting it. I could have held it until this place, but because it already moved upwards, I thought, nah, I'm getting out of it. So that's okay. That was the first trade. It was pretty good. I was happy because last week was also a pretty good week. I ended up pretty good, so I was very confident, I would say. So let's put this here. So on this trade, I was long biased in the long run, but as you can see, it is at 70.5 of the FIP. Why do I have the FIP right now? No, okay. So basically, I had a FIP on the long term, so I was expecting it to come downwards. So that's why I still took short trades, which was good, as you can see over here. So basically, I wanted to take this trade. Let me use the arrow. I want to take this trade because I saw this equal low, and I was expecting it to continue to the downside, especially over here, at least, and even to go to this zone right there. And but basically, I missed it because I was too late. I did not miss it with my own personal account, but I missed it on the Ftmo, and I went in for the second one, as you can see over here. And but that turned out to be a break even because it went, of course, first with a retracement and then continued to the downside. And I only take one trade a day. This is also something that messed up with my mind because this could have been a winning trade if I didn't miss this and if I took another trade, as you can see over here, because I had another opportunity to continue to the downside. I think this also kind of messed up with my mindset on the following day. But let's just see. So that was on Tuesday. It was a break-even trade, and then we go to the next day, which is here. So as you can see, this is short. I was short bias and overall, but it was in the demand zone, as you can see over here on the 15 minute and the 4 hours, and it took out liquidity, came right back up like very strong with a SMC strategy, so liquidity grab and then a market structure shift. So it broke out, came back into this zone, and I was following that trade. But as you can see, this is hard to see, but let me just use the arrow. So I went in here. It came upwards, pretty good, and then it stopped me out, and then it continued. So it looks like it's a winning trade, but it's actually a 0.5 RU because I moved my stop loss around. 0.5 because of break even, the commissions and all kind of stuff. So that was also unfortunate, but I was okay with it. And I was expecting it to come all the way down up there, which was also a good calculation, but I didn't get the money. But I was happy with that. Now let's get into the worst 2 days, starting with Thursday. As you can see, there are multiple things right here. Just like that happened on Wednesday. So I've missed the trade. Here we go. Did not take it because I was too late. I was long biased, but it is going down after hitting resistance level. So basically here there's, as you can see over here, there's a Fibonacci over here that's made, and this is the area that is most likely it's going to turn back afterwards. Let me delete that. So I was taking the opportunity to get a long trade over here, but I missed it. So eventually I think I was having FOMO at that point. It has to be, and I took another trade around here, a breakout trade, which turned out to be a loser. And I was expecting it to just take out this liquidity and going upward. The funny thing is, or it's not funny at all, but is that I had a downwards moment thought that would go downwards after because of the Fibonacci, right? But still, I took a long trade that it will not hit. So I was actually kind of controversial on my trade because the Fibonacci shows that I'm actually like after that I'm short biased to go downwards, but I was still taking trades on the long side and expecting it to take out the liquidity of that Fibonacci level. So I was very controversial on this trade. I think because of this, because I wanted to take a quick scalp to the upside, but it did not work out, and I was just focusing on okay, let me grab it and follow the trend and all kind of stuff. So I had one arm miss. I had a break even. It was exact same trade, so That was a break even trade, and then I went up for another one, and it just took me out. So this was -2R in total for this day, and I was pretty messed up. As you can see, 3 trades with one break even, and I showed you on the Ftmo metrics that was happening, and that really messed up with my mind. And I was frustrated because it didn't work out, but I was mostly frustrated because I did the other 2 trades. Like, even the second trade was a break even trade, but that should already have not been happening, like, if I follow my plan. But because I missed the opportunity on Wednesday, I think it also, and I also missed the day on this day, I think it's messed up with my mind a little bit, where I just wanted to get the win that I, in my mind, I should have had it on Wednesday. So, and today, this day. So let's go into the last day. This is the worst day that I've had. So I think I should have stopped this entire week to trade, but I did not, as you can see. So basically, I was long biased, but there was on a higher time frame, but it was pretty high because it's not even here, it's really here. Like, here was a sell side liquidity, but it was on a higher time frame. Though um, there is a lot of time that can be happening before it went will go to that sell side liquidity, because I think it was on the 15 minutes, and we are on the trading on the 1 minute. So that's why I was still long biased at that point. But I was thinking about liquidity grab over here that could happen. And to be honest, I was a little bit, um, how do you say that? I was not convinced in this thing, because as you can see, it went up, came down, up, down, but it made a kind of movement upside, but it was stagnated on this level, like on this zone. So I actually don't know why I took this trade on the short side, because it was definitely going more upwards than downwards. But because it hit like 3 times on this zone, I thought, like, okay, I will trade up till this zone, like, give me the 4th time and then probably go upwards. But at the same time, like, I'm thinking about right now, why did I take this trade in general? And if I would take this trade, why do I not take a long trade? Because it's definitely going much more upwards every time it hits the zone than it goes to this zone and going downwards. So, like that, but that's beside the point. Like, I made my decision to go short, and I have to stick with it. I can deal with that. You cannot make the right decisions every time, but you can make, as long as you follow your plan, and which I did actually a bit. But the what I did not do is following my plan in this one. As you can see, I took a trade, went down. I took immediately another trade, as you can see over here, because it was another loss, and I wanted to make up with the losses from the day before. So I took a trade, and it was a 1-to-1, like $500. But I saw it coming backwards, and I thought, no, let me move my stop loss, and I moved my stop loss uh, upwards, but I couldn't correct it at the time, like, instantly, because this candle went like it went like a rapid speed. With a rapid speed, it went upwards. So I moved my stop loss, I think, somewhere, and eventually was like 2R. So this was immediately a loss of 3R on one day. So basically, everything. So let's get back into the no. Let's get back here. So basically, I made up money like very slowly because this was with $1,000 per trade, and this was 500 per trade. So of course it's going to be much slower to go upward, but it shows that you can make so much money and go so good on the trading weeks. But if you mess up with your mindset is messed up and that kind of stuff, and you make terrible mistakes, and also not only that, but terrible mistakes in a row, you lose that all in like a couple of days, in 1 day or 2 days. So this, remember that I went for this for 2 weeks. This was for 2 weeks, and in 2 days, I'm right back to the same point, even lower. I think so. This is a eye opener that no matter what happens, the only thing you can control is you sticking to your plan and not deviating from it, and trust the market to, or trust your strategy to give an edge on the market. And so for the next week, I just wanna say that for the next week, because we are at, let me just see, we are at let me just see. Oh, what's this? We are at 91. So we are less than 2,000. And so I can do two things, because there used to be a trader. There's a trader called Paladin, and he mentioned that when you are in your last week and almost, yeah, losing the trade, losing your entire challenge, and also you don't have much time in the time limit, just go all out, and hopefully you get back into it. So, but that was his advice because of the 30 days limit. But now I don't have any limit, but also my, like, it takes days, like weeks. It will take weeks before I get back on break even again on this, on trading this. So I'm not sure if I, for the next week, I will just go all in with again 1,000 per trade, or 750 or something, so I can get two trades, or go all out on the one trade. And if it's gonna be a loser, it's done. And if it's gonna be a winner, I can get back up, you know. Or I will stick to my original, like, 500, and get hopefully get back into the trades. So I'm debating on that. I will also put a poll on Instagram and see what you guys think. Do I go all in, or do I go stick with the plan of 500 per trade and try to get back up slowly? So I'm not saying that what you guys are gonna say is going to be the decision maker, but I do want to consider multiple thoughts of other people. Like, if everyone is actually saying that I should stick with the 500 per trade, it could help me in making the decision of, you know, between the two options. And that's basically it. Like, this week, it just messed up my mindset, but I want to get I will get back into it with one trade per day. It doesn't matter if it's going to be a loser or a winner. It should be only one trade, because as I mentioned, like last week, I was thinking about it last week because it went pretty good. I was thinking about it's because it's only one trade per day, and now it's with 500 per trade. It's going to be very slowly going upwards, and I want it to be quick. So that's why I was thinking about getting 2 trades per day because it's 500 per trade. But now I see like it doesn't even matter if it's going to be 1000. I'd rather be doing 1 trade on 1000 than 2 trades on 500 because obviously I cannot handle the bad losses, the losses after that, and I think the second trade will be always bad when I'm doing the second trade if it's the first trade is a loser. So I think it's better for me to trade one time per day. But yeah, I will I will try to reset myself for the next week, and yeah, I'm definitely curious about how you guys will think how I should get into the next week. And so make sure to comment it down below. Also, even if the week is already done, I still would like to hear from you guys, like in the comments, what you would do in this situation, what you would recommend in this situation, all kind of stuff. And even though I already made my decision, I'm just curious how people would target this situation in their own ways. So that's basically it for this week. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to like the video. Also, make sure to comment it down below, like what I mentioned. But also, if you have some other thoughts, something that I need to improve on, let me know down below. And also make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because I post videos every week, of course about this Ftmo challenge, but later on also about other things. So make sure to do that, and that's basically it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.